Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. And this time we're going to take a look at a game called Kuri Kinton. And this was created by Taito in 1988. And it is a side-scrolling beat-em-up in the vein of Kung Fu Master. And I guess this has elements of Dragon Ball and Fist of the North Star in it. Two very popular manga animes. But the hero of this game kind of looks like Goku from Dragon Ball, but he's supposed to be a Chinese cop. And his goal is to rescue, I guess, the chief of police and his daughter from the final boss of the game. This game is absolutely terrible. Definitely one of the lesser arcade titles I've come across. I didn't come across it back in the day in the arcades by any means. If there is a version of this with English, I don't know what it is, or I don't know where it is. This version has a Japanese text. This was suggested by YouTube user PS Jedi1. But yeah, you're the guy in red, and you are supposed to be a Chinese cop. You have the ability to shoot a fireball. And to do that, you just charge the attack button for a short while, and he'll shoot a fireball. And it's very, very lame. It can only shoot straight forward. You have a life bar where it says power. And that depletes as the enemies take shots at you. And when it runs out, you are dead. You have the opportunity to continue once you run out of life, but you will have to start the level over. And at the beginning here, you are on your bike, your motorbike, and you shoot a fireball to open up this door that'll lead you underground, and then you have to take on these enemies on your way to that door. Now, one quick kick will dispatch many of these enemies on the way down. You can run by dashing left or right. And now we appear here. The arrow will indicate which direction you will need to go to advance further in the game. The arrow that's next to where it says power. And if you hold down the attack button, then that arrow will change. And you want to hold it down long enough so that you'll be able to release the fireball. Although the fireball is pretty lame. On the level, on your way to the boss at the end, you will find a mini-boss, and you will have to defeat them to advance. Now, the first two bosses aren't super hard as long as you can get to them with a pretty high power bar. The basics of those, the first two bosses, is try to jump behind them. It'll take them a second to turn around and face you. During that time, you can attack them and then jump over them and just repeat the process. Sometimes there will be little things that you can land on that'll hurt you. Here are spikes. You can jump over two small sets of spikes and still clear the jump. If you press up on the joystick, you'll do a little mini jump. And if you just press the regular jump button while moving, you will make a much longer jump. Here is the first boss, and sorry, the text is Japanese only. I don't know of any English version of this. But yeah, try to get behind the boss, and then while he takes a second to turn around and attack you, you can get in a good kick on him. Just keep repeating the process. He has his own power bar, and whoever runs out of power first dies. So yeah, just Keep attacking him from behind, jump over him, and repeat the process. A fireball doesn't always hurt the boss very much. There are some that are more susceptible to the fireball. I don't know about that first guy, but most of the time the bosses are not going to give you the opportunity to charge up your fireball. Note that he has onomatopoeia while he's attacking. Ha! Ho! Kind of like Batman. Thwack, splat, biff, whatever. But yeah, this game is terrible. Oops, I think I hurt myself on the spikes. Here's another halfway or a mini-boss guy. Oftentimes it's good to run away from the mini-boss until you get towards the end. To where you gotta go down and face the boss. He drops from the sky, what the hell? And now I can go back to the right, pin him against the right, and you'll have the opportunity to get a bunch of kicks on him, and he can't retaliate too well. But now we go to the boss of the second level. And again, try to get behind him and kick while he's having to turn around and face you. The third boss on, and there's like 5 stages, I think. The third boss on is too damn hard. I don't know what to do against them, and I don't really care. This game really sucks. From what I've gathered, there, I beat him. Kuri Kinton means a chestnut and sweet potato paste. What in the hell? But you get a measure of energy back after you beat a boss. And I hate this mini-boss here. He's very tough. If you try to jump away from him and keep going forward, there will be a small narrow passageway you can't jump in. And he'll be able to knock you on your ass and get a bunch of hits in on you. And he falls down from the sky and lands on me. Frickin' Hey, god damn it. Okay, just frickin' die. Again, if you press up, this does not look good. A crapola. If you press up, you have a very small jump. But you can just press up and kick, and you can do a quick jump kick, and that might be good against some enemies, maybe some bosses. And I'm almost dead. I think the boss is going to kill me. But with the regular jump button, you can move a direction and jump, and you'll jump really far. I might charge up a fireball here to see, will he let me do it? No. So I died. And you have the opportunity to continue. I chose not to here. But if you do, you have to start the level all over again. You can't face the boss right off the bat again. I got first place. Yip-de-doo. Terrible, crappy game. Put in my initials, and I will have a look at the rest of the game in bits and pieces. There are 5 levels, and at the very end, you have to rescue the police chief and his daughter, I guess, from the final boss. So I'll choose to continue here. Hope you're doing all right weather-wise. We just got a whole bunch of snow these last couple days, and getting home from work has been a pain in the ass. This boss, I think, is a little more susceptible to fireballs than the others, and he splits up into separate forms. I put on invincibility at this point. I just wanted to beat the game quicker. And that was is the third boss, and now we go to level 4. Yeah, this game is absolutely awful. Never seen or heard of it until it was mentioned by PS Jedi 1. Using the fireball just never seems to be a good strategy. And now here is a mini-boss who's a boxer. It looks like you don't have any room to jump in this area, but you do. You just jump through the ceiling here. Take out that boxer guy. And a little bit later, you've got this lava here you jump over, whatever it is. You don't die if you fall in, you just get hurt a little bit. I think at most you lose like 1 bar of energy. But I've got invincibility on, so I don't give a shit. There's that pretty much worthless fireball. But yeah, use the forward jump. You really cover a lot of ground that way. And now this boss can fly through the air. When you try to kick him, he gets out of the way of your jump kick or whatever attack. I'm not sure what the hell that was. Spasmo. Ha ho. Yeah, this game really sucks. Taito's generally got a very rich history of arcade successes, but they've had some failures, as a lot of other companies have had, and this is definitely one of their failures. And now he's got this kind of aura going about him. I'm not sure why. Never seen this in arcades, and can't say it's any good upon finally playing it. Partway through this level, we've got this big fat sumo Chubba Lubba guy, and now here is the last boss of the game. But yeah, the look of the bosses is reminiscent of Fist of the North Star, or Hokuto no Ken, however it's pronounced. And then your guy looks like he's Goku from Dragon Ball. I'm sorry I can't read any of the Japanese text there. And there's the police chief and his daughter. He will block your fireballs, it appears. Note that sometimes an attack will not take off a full life bar, but it'll change its, or a piece of the life bar, but it'll change its color. Kind of weird, but I think I'd seen that in Altered Beast. And now we have to get out of here, and I guess the final boss is just letting me go, or he's saying, "Get out while you can." Maybe he's not completely a bad guy, I don't know. But we take my bike and speed on out of there. That was Kuri Kinton by Taito in 1988. Terrible frickin' game. And again, Kuri Kinton, I guess, also means chestnut and sweet potato paste. Weird. But this was suggested by YouTube user PS Jedi 1. It's a craptastic game. Yeah, if you're getting snow like I did the last couple days, bundle up. I was kind of hoping that I might get a half day off, with the snow, but no, we're still getting a lot of business. I have to work in the dialysis and chemotherapy units, and they still get patients, even with crappy weather. That's Kuri Kinton. And then I will put in my initials. And that That's one terrible frickin' game. Well, that was Kuri Kinton by Taito in 1988. Suggested by YouTube user PS Jedi1. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80s, and thanks for watching Kuri Kinton. And I will catch you later in the future with another video. Stay warm, everybody, and bundle up. Bye-bye.